Okay, let's get on to the acoustic guitar. So let's unmute it, open it up. Now these are recorded in, these are stereo pairs again. So we've got a ribbon 1 and DI1 and ribbon 2 and DI2. We're going to use the processing, we're just going to do it in the bus instead of having to do it through each track, each channel. So let's start off by just getting in a compressor this time. I'm just going to use a compressor and we'll just listen to the AC ribbon mic, which is really dirty and which is what I was going for. And then you have the much more bright acoustic guitar DI. Right, so let's just find a nice compressor for this. Let's try the ribbon. Let's try with both of them together. Let's try blending them together a little bit. That's it. And now I'm going to use the optical compressor. Quite high ratio. There we go. And then we're going to notch it quite a lot with the EQ. So taking loads of that low stuff and then loads of that high stuff as well. And then boosting frequencies around the mid-range and then cutting some of these horrible ones here. And then we just pan them a little bit left and right. See what it sounds like with everything else going on. So just level it up. Okay, so we can work on that a little bit later, but that's essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to make a kind of notched sound. Now, in the editing for this first section, it's in mono. We just use one of the ribbon mics. So we just use the marquee tool and just mute that bit out. So it's just like that, have it center panned. Okay. Right, there's a little bit of editing we want to do. We want to put an extra note. We want to put an extra note in this gap. So I'm going to take this one here, zoom in, again, use the marquee tool to kind of roughly cut it out, like so. And then use the option key and then move it into the position that you want, which is about here, I think. And then listen to that. And then drag that one back. That's it, that's what you want. Okay, so that's the edit you need to do. Another thing you need to do on this is you want to go into stereo at this section, so we need to do a bit of automation, and to do that we go into latch mode on this channel and just go in there. Oh, that's not there, it's a bit earlier than that. And there we go there. We just need to drag this back to that point, make sure it's in an empty space. And there you go, that's the kind of effect you get. Now you can put a little bit of reverb on there if you need. I don't think it actually needs it. I think it's quite nice to be dry. So, but that is up to you if you want to do that. Again, you need to go through and choose which takes you want to use where. You can just sort of, here's a good space, we can just change it over and see what the difference is. This last bit here, separate that out, and then we can mute those, Control M. We can mute this bit and this bit with Control M2, and then we can have both of them up, set the levels the same. You might even want to change it here. You might want to maybe go further stereos like so. So when we hear the change. All right, we just need to end that bit there. A bit easier, like so. And that is the acoustic guitar.